Let's get started right away onto hands and knees. Hands directly in line with your shoulders. Your knees are hip width apart. We're going to keep the spine nice and straight here, so careful not to overarch, careful not to tuck your tailbone. You want to keep a neutral spine, which means there's a little bit of an arch in your lower back. You're going to press firmly down into your hands so that your chest does not sag down. You don't want to have your elbows bend. So you're going to push firmly down into your hands. And from here, I want you to push the tops of your feet down into the mat and see how right away that's going to engage the abs here. So careful not to lift the feet. Don't tug the toes. You want to actively press the tops of your feet down into the mat. We're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to keep pushing that left leg down. You're going to pick up your right knee just an inch and then place it down. And then other side. So first thing that happens, you push that right shin, top of the right foot down, and then you pick up your left knee and down. And we're going to keep alternating, lifting one leg, leaving it go down, and other side. Careful not to shift your weight as you lift one leg. So you want to keep everything nice and steady. And we're just alternating side to side. And again, I'm going to remind you, before you even lift the leg, you have to press the opposite shin and tops of the foot into your mat. Then you lift. So you press down with the top of the foot, then lift and down. And right away, you should be feeling this in your abs. Everything's nice and controlled. We're going to do two more, one on each side, and then we're going to add, keeping your back straight. Push your left shin and top of the foot into the ground. You're going to pick up your right leg as you were doing, and then from here, start to pull your knee in. Stay very close to the ground here. Careful not to tuck your tailbone, so everything stays nice and straight. Take it back, take it down. Other side, push your right foot, leg into the ground. Pick up your left knee, pull it in, maintain the neutral spine. Take the leg back, take the leg down, and switch. Press the left leg down. Pick up your right knee, an inch, not more. Take it front, maintaining neutral spine. Take it back, take it down. Press that right leg down. Pick up your left knee, pull it front, take it back and down. Four more. Press your left leg down. Pick up the right leg, pull it in, take it back, take it down, left side. Good. One more time each side. Press your left shin down. Pick up the right. Pull the right knee in. Take it back. Place it down and start to press it down. Then you pick up the left leg. Pull it in. Take it back. Take it down. Tuck your tailbone. Do one cat stretch here. And come back to neutral spine. From here, you're going to tuck your toes now. We're going to keep the back straight, pick up both knees so that they are hovering off the ground. We're going to tug the tailbone, come into pelvic tilts, and then release it back to neutral. Take your knees down. And again, lift the knees, an inch, not more. Tuck your tailbone round. Come back to neutral. Take your knees down. And again, pick up the knees. Tuck from the tailbone. Release, take the knees down. We're going to keep the knees off the mat, just going into pelvic tilts. Tuck and lengthen. Tuck and lengthen. Moving slow. Tuck and lengthen. Keep your knees close to the ground and lengthen. Two more. Tuck and lengthen. One more. Tuck and lengthen. Place your knees down, untuck your toes. One more cat stretch here. Press your hands, release your neck, and sit back onto your heels. Quick shell stretch before we turn and flip over onto our backs. You're going to start with your back in imprint spine. So press your lower back down firmly into the ground. You're going to take your right leg up to tabletop, place both hands onto your thigh. You're going to push your thigh in towards your chest. At the same time, you're resisting with your hands. So create that tension as strongly as you can between that leg and your arms. From here, keep your back pressing down. You're going to lift your chest. Keep pushing your hands into the thigh. Keep resisting with the thigh. 10 more seconds. Keep your lower back down. Push harder. 3, 2, 1, and release. Take your foot down. Take your arms up towards the ceiling, keeping your shoulders down. Keep pressing your lower back down. Lift your right leg up to tabletop. You're going to toe tap the right foot down. Take it up and again, down and up. Keep your back pushing down and up in 4, 3, 2. Last one, the leg's going to stay into tabletop. Keep pushing your lower back down. Take the left leg to tabletop. You're going to tap the right leg down and alternating side. Left and right and left and right. 10, 9, 8, belly button in 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both feet down. Push your lower back down again and regroup. Or left leg tabletop. Take your hands on top of your thigh. Start to pull your thigh in as you resist with your arms. Lift your chest. Maintain that connection between the thigh and your hands. So the more you push with your arms, the more you have to resist with the leg. Keep pressing your lower back down. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, belly button in, 2, 1, and release. Take your arms up, toe tap the left leg, and up, and down. Belly button in, back pushes down, and 3, 2, shoulder blades down. Last one, keep the leg up. We're going to alternate. Oh, take the red leg up, tap, and alternating sides. Tap, and tap. Back is low, and tap. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both legs up to tabletop. Glue your inner thighs together. Take your arms down by your sides. We're going to twist both knees towards the right. Careful not to lift that opposite left shoulder. Take them back to center and now twist to the left. You're pushing your right shoulder down onto the ground. We're going to keep going side to side. You're looking straight up towards the ceiling. Your arms are there to assist you. So you're only going as far as you can into your twist without feeling any pinching in the back or in the spine, but also being able to maintain both shoulder blades grounded to your mat. Next time you go to the right, you're going to hold it here. Hold your twist, make sure both shoulder blades are down. We're going to extend the legs diagonally, keep them straight. Take your legs back up to center and bend. Go to the left, extend, take them back up and bend. 4 more, alternating to the right. Reach, moving slow. The slower we move here, the more we can really tap into those deep lower abdominals. And then, if we use momentum, we're not giving those muscles a chance to truly activate. And bend, last time to the left. And take it back. Bend both knees. You're going to place your right hand on your right thigh. Take your left hand on your left thigh. Again, we're pushing the hands into the thighs, resisting with the legs. Lift your chest and hold it here. Really push harder, as hard as you can. Try to push your thighs away from your chest, but your thighs are resisting. Your thighs are trying to come in. You're trying to push them away. Creating a tug of war between your arms and your legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take your knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side. And taking both legs into tabletop. Again, we've got that imprint spine position here, very important. You can have your hands up towards the ceiling. Otherwise, if this is too heavy, too challenging, you're going to bend your elbows, take them down. We're going to keep the knees bent 90 degrees. We're going to go for a toe tap here, but don't arch the back. So you may not touch the floor with your toes, that's fine. The goal here is to really keep your lower back pressing down into the mat. You're also not going from the knees. So remember, your knees are glued in space. They're locked at 90 degrees. The movement's coming from your hips. And you're only taking your toes as close to the ground as you can without letting your lower back arch. You don't want it to lift. So as your toes are reaching for the mat, You have to engage your lower abs. Pull your belly button in and think about pressing your lower back down into your mat. That's how you get to those low, deep core muscles. Last 5 and 4 and 3. Keep those knees bent 90 degrees. Keep your lower back pushing down. Last 1. Good. Take one leg down, other leg down. If your arms were bent, reach them up. Tuck your tailbone, lift your hips, open up through the front, lower back down. 3 more times. Tuck and lift. Nice spinal articulation here. Take it down. 2 more. And down. And last 1. And then we're going to add from the previous exercise. Again, you can have your elbows bent or arms reaching up. Take one leg to tabletop. Keep your lower back pressing down. Take the other leg to tabletop. From here, we're going to keep the knees bent as they were. You're going to lift your tailbone just a little bit. We're not swinging back. We're just using the abs to lift. And then take it back to tabletop. From here, back still presses down. Toe tap your legs. Tabletop. And again, lift the tailbone off. Take it back to tabletop. We toe tap and up. And again, lift, not a swing. And down. And lift. And down. We're going to do 4 more. We lift, hold it for a second. Tabletop, toe tap, tabletop. Lift, hold, tabletop, toe tap, tabletop. 2 more. Lift, hold, tabletop, toe tap, tabletop. Last 1. Lift, hold, tabletop, toe tap, tabletop. Take one foot down, other foot down. If your arms were bent, reach them up. Again, same thing here. Lift up, opening up through the abs, and then roll it back down. 3 more times. Tuck the tailbone, nice and slow. We lift. Keep the shoulder blades grounded, and down. 2 more. Tuck, and lift, and down. 1 more time, and then we're going to add more to that sequence. Lowering down. Again, you've got the option of where your arms are at. Push your lower back down. You're in that imprint position. We lift one leg up, lift the other leg up. Keep your inner thighs glued together. We're going to lift as we did before. Hold it here. From here, extend your legs. You're going to keep the legs nice and straight. Slowly lower your tailbone back down. From here, the legs stay straight. They're going to go down about halfway or as low as you can go without, again, arching that lower back. So maintaining that low back glued to the mat is key here. From here, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to go for 1 toe tap. Take the legs to tabletop. And again, lift the tailbone. Hold it here. As you hold, you extend the legs. And now keeping the legs straight, start to lower down. Take the legs as low as they'll go. From here, we bend the knees. Tabletop, going for the toe tap. And up. And again, lift, hold. Stay, extend the legs, lower down, start to reach the legs out in front of you, bend to tabletop position, toe tap, and up. Again, lift, hold. Reach the legs, lower down with control, nice and slow, shoulder blades down, bend, and toe tap. 2 more. Lift the tailbone, reach, extend the legs, keep them straight, lower down, pull the belly button in. Bend the knees, come back to tabletop, toe tap. We've got 1 more. Lift the tailbone, stay here as you extend the legs. Lower down from the tailbone, legs keep reaching low. Bend the legs, tabletop, toe tap, and in, and knees to chest, rock side to side. You can hold the backs of your legs, lift your chest, start to rock yourselves up and down. And we are going to flip over onto forearms. Forearms are down. Make sure your hands are not clasped, so try to have a figure 11 with your forearms. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. Reach one leg back, and then reach the other leg back, coming into plank position. From here, we're going to tuck the tailbone and then release. Just a few pelvic tilts to start. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. Last 4 and 3. You're tucking, you're pulling the belly button in. Last 2 and 1 more. And release. Take your knees down, keep your arms where they are. You may need to walk your knees in a little bit. You want them stacked directly in line with your hips. You're gonna tuck your toes here, keeping your upper spine nice and straight, so push down into your forearms. We're gonna pick up the knees just an inch, twist towards the right, come to center, and twist to the left, come to center, and again, right, center, left, center. Keep pulling your belly button in. Right, center, left. One more each side. Right and left. Good. Take your knees down. Sit back. Take a shell stretch and then coming back to hands and knees. So same position as we had in the beginning. Your hands are directly in line with your shoulders. You're going to untuck your toes, so same concept applies here. So the more you think about pushing the tops of your feet down into your mat, the more you're going to be able to engage those lower abs. Keeping that nice connection, keeping your spine nice and straight. We're going to tap the left shoulder with the right hand. Take it down, other side. We're going to be here for a while. We're just alternating. I want you to focus on your body and see how you start to lean into one side as you're picking up one hand, and try to minimize that adjustment as much as possible. So as you're lifting one hand, you're engaging the core to be able to pick up that hand without shifting your weight one way or the other. Now notice if you're leaning more, if one side is more challenging than the other, meaning if you're having to adjust more when you're either lifting your right hand or more when you're lifting your left hand. It is completely normal that both sides are not going to feel the same. No two sides are equal, and that's normal. Let's do one more each side. Good, both hands down. Give me a cat stretch, we're going to add. Coming back to the same starting position, we're going to start with the right hand. Place it onto your left shoulder. You're going to hold it here. From here, push your right shin and top of your right foot down into the mat. Keeping your back straight. Pick up your left knee. This is familiar. We did this in the beginning. Then keeping your back straight, start to pull your left knee in. Good. Take it back. Take your hand down, knee down. Left hand to right shoulder. First, push the top of your left shin down. Pick up your right knee, keep the back straight, pull it in. Careful not to tuck the tailbone. Take it back, hand and knee come down. Again, other side. Now we're going to do it together. So we're going to pick up the knee as we pick up the hand. Then we're going to pull the leg in, take it back, place everything down. Everything comes up at once. Take it front, take it back, take it down, and switch. Lift. Reach the leg front. Take the leg back to center. Hand and knee down. And again, switch. Up. Take it front. Take it back. Take it down. One more time each side. Lift. Front. Back. And down. Last time. Lift. Front. Back. And down. Go for one cat stretch. We're going to add to that. Coming back to that neutral spine position. This time, push your left shin down. You're going to reach your right hand out in front of you. We're going to hold it here. Just the arm. Keep it away from your shoulder. You're going to circle it back. Keep reaching it back from here. Again, push your shins down. Specifically the right one. Now we're going to lift the left leg out behind us. Keep the left leg lifted. Reach the arm back out in front of you. Take the hand and knee down. Push your shins down. Left arm reaches out in front of you. Hold it here. Now really push. Ground through that left side. Reach your right leg out behind you. Keep the leg lifted. Circle the arm back. You're going to take the arm front, take everything down. We're going to do it one motion. Lift the arm and leg. Circle your arm. Take it front, take it down, and switch. Reach, circle, take it front. We're going to add. Take it down. Lift, opposite arm to opposite leg. You're going to circle the arm back, take the leg to your side, take it back, and down. Other side. Lift. Arm comes all the way back, legs comes to the side. Take it front, take it back. And again, up. Circle, keep the spine straight. And down, and again, lift. Up. One more time, each side. Take the arm all the way. Leg goes side. One more time, belly button in. And take it down, one cat stretch here. We've got one more sequence here. Coming back to that starting position. Ground your shins down, push the tops of your feet in. Take your right hand, place it onto your left shoulder. This is going to be very similar to what we did previously. Pick up your left leg. This time we're going to pull the leg in, but at the same time we're going to start to reach our weight front. I'm leaning forward here. Take it back. Take your hand and knee down. Okay, left hand touches the shoulder. We're breaking it down first. Pick up your right knee. We're going to pull the right knee in as we were doing before, but this time there's also a weight transfer. I'm transferring my weight forward. Take it back and down. All in one motion. Here we go. Pick up the left knee, right hand, come front. Take it back down. Other side. Front and back. Now it's normal, the tailbone's going to drop a little bit here, but see if you can minimize that motion as much as possible. Tons of concentration. You have no choice but to engage your lower abs here. Okay, we've got 4, 3, 2 more, then we'll be back onto our backs. 2, and just one more, and release. Tuck your toes, just come into a downward dog here for a second. You can pedal out your legs, and then come back down, flip over onto your backs. Again, this is going to be similar to something we did. We're just adding on. Lots of layering today. Push your back down, imprint spine. One leg comes up to tabletop, other leg comes up to tabletop. Right hand, right thigh. Careful, you haven't lifted the lower back, so make sure you check in here. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, push your right thigh and your right hand towards each other. Lift your chest. Keeping this connection here, so don't let go. This is your focus. Strong arm, strong leg. Opposite sides. We're going to reach out and center. And reach and center. As you reach, push into your thigh on the right side. And reach, press into the right side. Last 5 and 4 and 3, 2. The last one, we're going to hold it. So keep reaching your arm behind you. Left leg reaches out in front of you. Meanwhile, you're really pushing your right thigh, right hand together. Last 5, 4, 3. Press your back down. 2, 1. Come to center. Come down, knees to chest. Rock side to side. And we're going to do the other side. Legs start into tabletop. Left hand, left thigh. Right arm reaches up. Lift your chest. Push your left side together. Here we go. Maintain that strong connection on the left side as you reach your right arm. One way, center. One way, center. Keep focus on the left side. And reach. Keep your lower back pushing down. 5 and 4. Don't forget about the left side. Strong. 2 more. Last one. Reach it as far as you can. Keep pulling your belly button in. Keep your lower back down. Now really focus on the left side. Pull your thigh in and resist with the left hand. Push the back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, you've got this. 1, and release, great job. Knees to chest, just rock side to side. We are nearing the end. Got 2 more things to do here. Push your lower back down. Again, taking your legs into tabletop. This one is going to feel familiar as well. We're going to start with the legs nice and straight. You're going to rock side to side, keeping that opposite shoulder glued to the ground. Come to center and then go the other way. And center. Now, if this is too much, you know that you can keep your knees bent as we did in the beginning. Or you can do the progression, which was twist, reach the legs, and then come to center. And the most advanced version, you're just keeping your legs straight, moving with control, making sure both shoulder blades stay down onto the ground. Let's do 1 more each side. And coming back to center, bend your knees. You can take a quick break here for your lower back, and then come back to that tabletop position. Have your hands behind your head to support your neck. Elbows open wide. Push your back down, lift your chest. You're gonna reach the legs out in front of you as low as they can go, again, without arching that lower back. So the priority here is keeping that imprint spine. If you need to lift the legs up higher, that's fine. If you need to keep your knees bent, that's fine. Wherever you are, you're gonna stay here. We're gonna hold this inverted plank for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, see if you can go a little bit lower, 2, 1, and release. Good job, knees into chest, rock side to side. And last thing here, coming back with your legs in center and tabletop, we're going to extend the legs, flex the feet. I want you to visualize that there's a wall behind you, or you've got something on your feet. We're not going to swing the legs. We're going to think about pushing our feet up towards the ceiling and then release. So notice how I'm barely lifting. If you're able to lift really high, you're probably using momentum. You just want to try and lift the legs and release. You may not lift at all, and that's really quite okay. As a matter of fact, if you're not lifting at all, you're probably doing it spot on, because you're really just focusing on lifting your legs straight up and releasing down. So it's an active contraction more than an actual movement. And down. Last 3, 2, just 1 more. And down, good job. You can reach your arms out behind you. Take your legs in a bridging position, hip width. Tuck your tailbone, lift up, and roll it down 3 more times. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, take them up towards the ceiling. And down, just 2 more here. And down, and 1 more. Take it all the way down. If your arms were up, take them behind you or wherever is comfortable. Extend both legs out. Give your core a nice stretch here. Reach your arms up, roll it up. We're gonna come to a seated position. Inhaling, reaching both arms up. And exhaling. And last, deep inhalation here. Taking your hands into prayer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please, if you have any comments, questions, I love reading all of your comments. And I will see you again sometime soon. Take great care and aloha.